You already had bingo.
There was debate in chat that I didn't have it
Also,
because we hadn't said penis yet.
Also, hello, welcome back to Nat19.
Also, yo, what up, bingo?
Penis.
But also penis.
Welcome back to Nat19 Vestige of Ophiuchus, Campaign 1, Session 80, and that's where we are and what we're on. And hi. Welcome back for really. Penis was said, but I don't know if it made it in there, so there it is, from me to you. Penis.
Penis.
I'm gonna roll a d6 and see who's a d8, and then see who's gonna tell us what happened last time. Ha! Aw. I mean, you dodged it during DMS. Hayden, what happened last time?
I fucking yeah! Okay, so Brett gets to watch me do this in person. Perfect! So, session 79. We had some fucking conversations. Vogan was a cute fucking bitch. He confessed his everlasting love to Mary Mist. Aviana and Tantia talked. It was a good time. And turns out she's not mad? What? That's confusing. Let's see. Fucking, screaming in my notes. Give Roy Locket. We're going to Stepped Under. We're, like, making our way to Stepped Under. What the fuck? There's gnolls? Crazy. We fought the gnolls. It was horses versus gnolls. It was fucking wild, man. And then, you know, we were making our way downtown, going to Stepped Under, and what the fuck? There's bodies everywhere. That's a whole thing. And then we fought some big boys with some axes, and Yugoloths? What? Crazy. And now there's an Arcanoloth, and he's really fucking cute, but he's probably gonna murder us. But, you know, that's kind of what happened. Dreams were also had, according to my notes. And yeah, that's kind of it.
I need to hear Ryuji say Arcanoloth again.
Arcanoloth?
It's this with the list that makes me very happy.
Those darn Arcanoloths.
The Arcanoloths?
Excuse me, madam. Would you perhaps allow us entry for a small time being to ask some questions and to recuperate from the storm?
You brought that whole carriage in here just now, did you?
That is true, man.
Right up.
There was nothing at the beginning to take anything to. We felt it was safer to keep it with us.
Okay. You see her, like, looking towards you, scanning you. Certainly. Come on out of the cold, yeah?
We'd be perfectly capable of answering any questions you would have, of course. We may have a couple ourselves.
They look towards you, mouth slightly agape for a second, and then you see their expression seems to, like, become more resolved. I'm not sure what you'd mean by questions.
Oh.
Alright, put your horses up on the side of the building and come inside if you have to. Oh, you're a cleric or a priest of Tequin, are you?
Yes, cut from the same cloth as yourself. I'm one of the acolytes of Tequin.
Oh, you look a whole lot better equipped than I am.
I've unfortunately had to be.
Alright. Well, it's an awful relief to see another of our sort around. Come on inside, then. It's just absolutely freezing out here.
You look a little, nervous. Is there anything wrong?
Oh, we just don't get a whole lot of people coming around here, these days. We had some visitors that came up here around, must have been a week or two ago, but apart from that, I guess I'm just not terribly used to guests,
We never caught your name. We'd love to know the name of the host.
Oh, my name is Manna.
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 Okay. I'm Fenris. This is Aviana. That's Lexi. The grumpy one's Vogan. The one with the big shield is Quintus, and Miriam.
And Sunder.
Something about...
It's Sunder! Oh! We have so many people with us now!
Fenris!
That's fine. You don't gotta introduce me.
No! Sorry, my head is not on straight since that.
So, may I ask, what brings you here? I imagine if you're passing through, you must be heading off into the mountains.
That is
Yes,
correct.
That was... Though, of course, our journey has been wrought with interruptions on the way here as well. A storm and other things.
That happens a lot around here. Usually it ends up being more snow than it ends up being rain, but it looks like it's the middle of summer and all, and even the freezing temperatures of the mountain couldn't manage to prevent this downpour. I apologize if you ran into any undue trouble on your way here.
Yes, I had a question about that. Does this city have
I'm gonna get
patrols?
blankets for the lot of you. 1 second, please. I'm gonna see I'm not sure if I have enough for all of you, but if you're only staying for the night or so, I should be able to find you some. Sorry to interrupt. You look like you're all freezing, and I'd like you to stay warm. And she, just abruptly stands and heads to the other room.
I think this is a touchy subject for the town. I can only imagine.
Probably, but we should ask her about the bodies.
We'll have
Yes.
to.
There is no way around it. We need to know what's going on here.
Perhaps we can speak from person of the cloth to person of the cloth, you know?
Go
Perhaps
right ahead.
they've had dreams as well. I can't imagine Quinn's the only one reaching out.
That's a good point.
Seems possible.
We should maybe ask her for a description of the people who came in a couple weeks back. Maybe confirm if it's Diane or not.
Might be a good idea, yes.
After a minute, she returns. You see several what look to be hand-sewn blankets of... they're relatively thin-looking. There's only 3 or 4 of them in total, but she takes them out and puts them in between all of you guys. I wish I had more to accommodate the lot of you, but I'm not going to turn you away just because I can't, so hopefully y'all don't mind bundling up together somewhat.
Thank you very much.
I'm actually quite fond of bundling up together.
Your assistance is much appreciated.
You know about those bodies in front of town?
Oh,
I
jeez.
start playing my citern in the background.
Nice.
Indeed, they were most distressing.
I was going to ask if this town had any guard that patrolled around their area, but now that it's out in the open, it is very concerning.
How many did you see?
There was a fair amount. We didn't count them all.
Far more than should be there. And we believe we found those who were responsible, but we know from their speech that they were not alone.
Some of our people left recently to head on a trip to fetch supplies from another village that's a few days away. We hadn't heard back from them, but we didn't expect to hear back for a while, so I guess they must have had a bit of an accident on the way out of the town.
They were
An
murdered.
accident.
You see her, lower lip quivering somewhat, and she's, straining. You see her visibly upset by what you're saying to her. Blinking increases. Her eyes seem to get a bit glossy.
Does she look surprised by it, or does she kind of look like, she knew she kind of knew the answer, but didn't want to hear it?
She doesn't look surprised,
Gotcha.
but she looks very disappointed.
Manna, Quinn reached out to me in a dream. I'm sure you know how important that is. I was shown a vision of something strange happening here. An Arcanoloth and creatures only found in Gehenna here. We want to help. We're passing through and we can't abide this. We only want to know what you know so that we can aid your people. I know that this is very difficult, but if you can.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Shit.
Them and people out front must have just had an accident. I'm sorry if you're jumping to conclusions. I don't know what you're talking about.
Do you know of the city of Summergrass?
Of course I do.
Do you know of their things that they do, their tournament that they hold every so often that they hadn't done for quite a while?
Not
Bender's
really.
just gonna look over her shoulder and give Quintus a look.
Not really. Why?
Well, it is a thing to judge the strongest warriors and different fighters in the land, and he motions toward Vimris. You stand before its champion.
And the champion of the Valor builds. She'll return his look.
Whoever they are.
Whoever they are!
Well, I don't know much about any of that. I don't really get out of the town, and my duties here are about all I care about.
I'm sorry if any of this is scaring you.
You seem like a nice bunch of people. I recommend that, assuming you're here to get aid for the mountains, like most people who come here tend to, since you're not carrying anything to sell, I recommend, yeah. You see her, like, stop, and she swallows, visibly, like, her throat's tightening up as she's speaking. There's a half-orc, Kimberly, at the wake. Whoa, he'll help you. He'll put you in the right direction. You'll need warm clothes.
As they stutter through all that, I'm going to keep playing, and I'm going to cast Charm Person using the Cittern. So they will have disadvantage.
Well, here I go, rolling this flat d20.
Yep.
DC 16.
DC 16? You see them stopping and softening up. So you're a charming person, but what are you prompting them with as you do it?
As I do, just don't stress out a friend of ours. They've already taken us in. We don't need to make them any more nervous than they already are.
Y'all seem like a really nice bunch of people. You should get out of town as soon as you can. Please.
Are they threatening you?
They're charmed. So roll me Vogan.
Oh,
You know what?
crap.
Let's say Miriam. Let's say Miriam for
Thank
this.
God.
Miriam, roll me a persuasion check. Normally I'd say with advantage, but this is happening only because they're charmed, so. And I'm gonna roll this back out. Oh my lord!
Yes!
Damn!
And I'm gonna roll the never
Does
mind.
that hit?
28. As you say that, you see again their expression. This elderly, again being a half elf, they don't show the signs of like being like feeble and old, but they're clearly up there in age even for a half elf. You see them like looking to the side, their lips tighten as they try to hold back some emotional outburst, and then they stop. They look up at you. Not me per se, but you came at a really bad time.
What do you mean?
Well, all right. So, see, about 2 nights ago, in the middle of the town, and as they say this, you guys hear the sound of the doors to the church being thrown open with a very dramatic crashing sound. Just as you see standing in the door a soaked individual. It looks like a man in his, like, mid-30s, looks to be balding, wide eyes, his expression exhausted as if he ran here, his pants and his feet, his shoes caked in mud and slush. You just see him catching his breath as he looks in. Who are these people? How did you get here?
Who the hell are you?
What did you do?
What the fuck?
Huh? Why are you
What
yelling
did
at
we
us?
do?
You broke the perimeter of the town, didn't you?
What are you talking about?
I'm asking the questions. What are you doing here?
Calm fucking down!
Don't tell me to calm down,
You
woman!
calm down and fucking explain! Aviana, please!
I do not think that this level of rage is helping.
They are going to pick up a vase near them and throw it at you, Avi.
Alright, bring it,
Oh,
huh?
Let's fucking go!
What's your AC?
It is 18.
They hit.
Woo!
Goku Saiga.
Dodge that shit. Fuck you.
I'm not sure what you think you're doing here or why you think you can raise your voice to me, but you put this entire town in danger by being here! How dare you yell at me!
I'll meet it all fairness. You came in and you were yelling first, so...
You've killed us! I can yell at you all I want!
Why don't you stop
How?
and explain?
What do you mean, why don't I stop and explain?
How have we killed you? All we did was we came into the town. What do you mean?
It's a very confusing statement.
Mm-hmm.
How did you get here? What did you do on the way in?
We just
brought
walked
out Jigo
in.
Kusaiga, and I am looking toward man.
We killed
we
two
came
demon
in.
things.
Phlebes, they have no idea
did.
exactly what happened. I understand why you're upset, but they have no idea what they've done. How could anyone? You see this figure irate, looking to the lot of you. Did you kill them?
We killed
The
two of them.
monsters? Uh-huh.
Yes.
Yes, the winged demons with the axes.
You see the individual is shaking. I hope you all rot. You see this figure leaves, and as soon as you say that, they step away and they flee. They leave out the church. Like I was trying to say before, Phlebes, so... About 2 nights ago, in the middle of the town, we were all minding our own business, and there was a big flash of light, and a tear opened up, and several of what I take to be fiends emerged. The 2 that I take that you've killed were among them. There were others. I wasn't there, personally. By the time I got there, they'd already resolved everything that had happened, but I was told that there was a fox-like fiend who spoke for the others, that none of them spoke common, but this particular one spoke eloquently, and it spoke to us, and it told us that they had managed to make a connection from their home domain to ours, and that it had been unstable. It looked like there were others, I've been told, from behind the portal who were also ready to enter, but it closed before it managed to, and when it did, you asked if we had any kind of town guard. We had several people who acted as a sort of guard. We don't have a whole lot of people here, so we just regulate ourselves. They approached it and were incinerated. Instantly, the fox demon unleashed a burst of flame, and there was nothing left of them afterwards. And it told us that in approximately 3 days from there, so we assume to be tomorrow night, they would reopen that gate. They said that horrors and dreads beyond our imagination would... You see them trying to talk, and you see them kind of catching on their own voice. That more of them would come out, but that we'd be all right for the most part if we didn't resist. That if we stayed here, and when they returned, if we offered up half of our village to them to take back, they would leave the other half alone. And then the fox and several of their cohorts went off. I'm not sure where they went. They said they were going to prepare for the arrival of the others. They dropped a name that I believe I was told was Ixotel, which is their leader, who didn't come with them. Those 2 that I guess you dealt with went to the front of the town to act as guards to make sure nobody left. Several of us did try. I warned them against it, and I suppose they didn't make it. They said that if we failed to present half of those in the town to them when they return, that they would instead massacre those who were capable, and they would stay to watch the feeble starve.
Shall we head off toward the inn then?
I guess so.
It seems like
Sure.
a nice idea.
Yeah, I agree.
We don't know where the other beings are, so keep your wits about you, but we should, from what she said, be somewhat safe, at least from them. Maybe not from those who might be angry with us.
Do so. By the time you get there, about an hour and a half total has passed since you first came into town. So it is about 8:30 It's getting darker. You do notice the rain is letting up a little bit, and as it gets colder, you do notice that it's turning into more of a wet snowfall.
Oh.
Yeah.
Blurg.
Agreed.
With Flux traveling with you, there is the occasional dinging of particularly hard drops of wet snow hitting him.
Oh.
Just very, very, very clear, just ding, 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 as he walks through it.
Fox.
Shh. I'm sorry. Shall I remove my skin, Master Lexi?
No.
Damn.
No.
Flux, that's the sassiest you've ever been. Your fucking Izzy showing right now.
No, was that sass? That was an honest question. I'll make notes.
Oh, sure, I'll just activate my device that hacks into every camera in the city. Sorry if that sounded like sarcasm. I am in.
Yo, right? That's so what
As you guys head to the inn, which you can see when you get there, the front area of the inn doubles as a tavern, which is relatively common in these parts, though whenever most of you see it, your minds reflexively go back to your last encounter in a small village in a tavern that was also an inn, and there's just a moment of just fear, like this dark feeling creeping up your spine, but
There's no big trees here. We're fine.
it's true.
This is fine.
There's just a lot of pine wood trees. There's going to be an evil undead pine wood as you move forward and you enter. A bell goes off that's attached to the door whenever you guys enter into it, and you just hear from the other room just like, give me a second, I'm coming! Oh. It's not like I was getting any sleep anyways. You.
Guys, we just keep making everybody in this town really mad.
Indeed, for inconveniencing so many people.
I feel
Both
bad.
of you, calm down. It's fine. He said he's not getting any sleep anyways.
Exactly.
Okay.
You hear a drawer opening, closing, another one opening, sliding closed. You hear a very faint just, just really keep a spare. And you just hear, ah! Oh, damn it!
Oh, you okay?
Do you require assistance?
No, I'm fine. It's dark. I'm
You're
good.
right. Daylight! I'm kidding.
You
Jesus.
see a candle coming out as a... You see a half-orc walk out with clothes relatively hastily thrown on. He has like a nightcap on his head. You see a pair of glasses kind of daintily sitting on the bridge of his otherwise very kind-looking face. As he walks out, he's a bit tall, even for by half-orc standards. He's standing at about 6'8" as he steps out and walks down the hallway.
Hurting my neck to look at this man.
My brain just went to, you're right, Vogan, hold this. Daylight!
Ah,
Jesus.
Like the last time.
Yeah.
He steps out and slowly walks down a hallway from the side of the tavern towards you guys, holding a candle. I can't say I was expecting to see anybody here, but it's very nice to welcome you to our town. And you be staying the night? My name is Kimberly Williams. It's very nice to welcome you to the Wakeful Woe. I'm afraid we won't be open for business tomorrow night through the next week or so you'll have to find lodgings outside the town. We're gonna be doing some renovations here.
The way out of town has been cleared, Kimberly. If you wish to run, now probably wouldn't be the optimal time, but tomorrow morning.
You see,
We have been informed of the going-ons in town.
his lips part, and a lot like with Manna, there's a second of just saying nothing back to you. What did you clear?
the demon's outside.
They didn't want us coming in.
Oh, now why'd you have to go and do that?
Because they attacked us.
Alright, keep your voice down.
She's a little
Wait,
defensive today. She just
It
got
was a-
yelled at.
I didn't mean...
It was a very like, eventful 6 seconds. It was.
Avi will kind of retreat to the back of the group. Her wings are kind of like around her. She's like, I'm just not gonna.
Aviana. Oh.
Sorry if I offended you.
I'm just gonna let our guild leader handle this.
Sure you had no idea what was going on, but Right now, people in the town are trying to get the last good night's sleep many of them will ever get, so I do kindly request that you keep your voice down.
Yes, of course.
If you know what's vaguely happening, you should leave. You can
Well, we
stay
have
here
business
the
in the
night.
mountains, and this isn't something that's easy for any of us to overlook, so we're planning on doing something about it.
I'd hate to see a bunch of fine folks like yourself get yourselves killed.
We'll be fine.
I'll just take that you called me fine folk as a compliment, and we'll move on from there.
We don't, round these parts, we're not particularly, afraid of your sort, friend. I can help you if you, did you come to the city because you're looking to do, town, because you're looking to do business, or are you?
Passing through, we're trying to get set up to make an expedition into the Skywall itself.
Anyone who can give us some instruction on reaching the Northumberland Pass would be most appreciative. Are the Williams family still in operation?
That's me, I'm Kimberly Williams.
Oh, of course.
There's it.
We're actually following the footsteps of some friends of ours. You probably met them a week or two back.
Oh, yes, you must be with that, what was that fine lady's name? What did she go by? I believe she
Diane?
went... no, that wasn't it.
Oh,
she went by... Perhaps there was a Diane with them, but there was a group I didn't meet. There was a... Most of the talking was done by that lovely blonde woman. I believe she went by... Was Michael or Michelle or something to that effect? I don't
We're
know.
making up names now. Oh.
Your friend is making...
I just looked back to Aviana.
The snow outside has, as it gets colder, has continued to turn more into just flakes. So when you look outside now, you notice the sound of rain has ended. And now outside you just see very softly falling flakes of snow coming down. For a lot of you, this would have been, given where a lot of you live, this would have been one of the first times you'd have seen snow like this.
I've
I
seen
probably
snow.
haven't seen snow ever.
Yeah, probably not.
Aww. I
Yeah.
played in the snow while Raleigh's dad fucked the Crystal Queen.
True.
Oh.
Dear God.
I'm sorry if this is a touchy thing to ask, and I'll bring over just all the tea. But do you know exactly what they need everyone alive for?
No idea.
Do you think it might be part of some ritual to keep their gate open permanently or something of that sort? I'm not really well versed in magic, but...
I was there whenever the fox came through, and honestly it all seemed a bit impromptu. He looked a bit disappointed whenever he showed up, took stock of the area, seemed upset that I think that he'd appeared in such a, backwater area, and then started counting us, what he could see, and hastily made his demands that half of us give ourselves up to him whenever the portal got fully opened.
Would that kind of like a human potentially sacrifice sound familiar, like line up with any kind of magic?
Roll me religion, Flux.
Could it be Arcana? Damn it.
It's religion.
Yeah, I was thinking it would have been Arcana, but there you go. Shit.
Well, it's not a magic thing. This is more of a fiend habit thing.
God. I'm a brain blast myself. Where's the brain blast? God damn this.
Flux. Actually, Jimmy Neutron.
Hell yeah.
There it is. Okay. Heckin'. There we go. Okay. Religion. Oh. Why did it do that? Did I misclick on something?
There it is.
That is
Okay,
what
there
it
it
up,
goes.
Oh, dear God!
Oh my fucking god.
So Flux knows everything ever.
I love our
Flux.
robot.
Ever.
So through hints from the party, you've extrapolated that these creatures are Yugoloths, and the term Arcanoloth has been thrown around. So by this point, you can be certain that this is basically a unit of Yugoloths that are acting independently from Gehenna. Why they would make a portal to the material plane could be one of many reasons. They could be trying to invade. They could be trying to find resources. They could be just trying to spread chaos. They could be trying to open one to which they could then use to barter with any devils or demons that would like access to the material plane. But putting the reason why they would make a portal aside, you would know that Yugoloths are very businesslike in terms of how they deal with other demons. They often act as mercenaries, bodyguards, hired help. They have been known to fight on both sides of the war between the Hells and the Abyss. And there they have been known to try to make deals with other demons and other fiends. Your best guess, you got a 20, so I'm just gonna silver platter, here you go. Your best guess is that this is nothing so nefarious as a ritual or anything, as much as they are making the most of the situation. They probably just want slaves to barter with other fiends. Ugh. Because mortal beings, both alive and their souls, basically function as currency within the Hells in particular.
Gotcha. Think about that for a moment. Perhaps this is not a sacrifice at all. Perhaps this is merely business. Actually, I think the most likely answer is that they want slaves. People they can barter with other demons for their souls.
Then we kill them. It's not a question anymore.
Agreed.
They have incredible fire powers, I would like to warn you. Among others, but several of the people who we had dictated to be the town guard, they tried to attack him, you know. And they were immediately incinerated along with a section of the middle of town.
Right.
I have no doubt y'all are a bit stronger than we are, but I don't feel good asking you to do it.
I'll look at him, put a hand on his shoulder with all seriousness. I have a dead god inside me that lets me invade those to oppose me. I think we will be all right.
Roll me persuasion.
Please, I need you to get the best you've ever rolled here. I know you just rolled a 20, but roll a 21.
I'm a fucking brain blast. I'm not good at persuasion.
Brain blast, hell yeah.
Brain blast.
I mean, it's not 10, 60's
okay.
pretty good. It's not a fucking 32, but 60 is pretty good.
It's half of a 32.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be totally honest with you there, friend. That fills me with way more confidence than I think it had any right to. That said, I still believe that you should, Our situation's not good. But I do believe that if we were to help people rise up and fight against them, there's a possibility that may anger them.
We're not asking anybody from this town to rise up against them.
But you would be on our side. But you would be acting on our behalf, is my concern is that they'll see you as, even if we said we didn't want you, that you are rising up on our behalf, and if you do that, I'm worried they'll punish us for it.
Right.
All I know about Ignil, if you intend to do this, which I do not believe you should, but I'm also not going to stop you. If you intend to do this, Ignil headed down the Northumberland Pass and didn't head in any particular direction, but he did say he believes that they are probably taking up residence in any of the many caves that exist along it. It's possible. There's a pretty constant sheet of snow there. If you manage to find their tracks, you probably will be able to find them there. Okay, yes. So you guys are going to have your tea, probably eat a little bit of food, and take a short rest, and then prepare to head off in the middle of the night?
Yeah.
All right, it is about 10 p.m. The snow has become relatively pleasant. The ground is still somewhat of a slurry of snow and water and muck, but it's freezing over again, and a fine layer of snow is beginning to cover everything. It's relatively pleasant. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas.
Yay, Christmas! Boo, snow!
With Sunder and Jerky with you, And the horses stabled, so I'll remove them from the combat tracker.
Would we celebrate
maybe.
Christmas?
Christmas
they won't be
absolutely
attacked
wouldn't
by
exist
I was thinking that.
on account of
Look at the, like,
Christianity
you know,
not existing.
I thought
Merry
that.
Harrowsmiths!
No,
Getting to
it's
look a lot like
Twin
to
Miss.
Twin Miss.
Thank you. Exactly.
We all have our own. We all have our own. We all have our own thing.
Let me tell you the tale of how Harros went around the world giving presents to children all in one night.
Oh my god.
I thought it would be to Kwanzaa.
You guys celebrate Haruka? Awful.
Oh, shit, hell yeah.
Everybody else, you guys don't notice, but Vogan, as you guys are moving about and tracking, you guys take a rest as you realize that you're at a bit of a dead end, and you consider going for the other area as you guys talk and consider your next move. Vogan, you start to hear this faint growling and shifting through the trees around you, and you turn, and I will note that everything I'm about to describe happens quick enough that you can't alert the others to it. You turn fast enough that you see very large bodies moving through the trees around you, stalking in and out of the darkness, as you see what look like the forms of at least 3 massive wolves. There's enough ambient light, there's just enough from the stars and whatnot above you that you can just barely see. However, the bodies that are moving in and out of the areas around you, they are using the trees as cover as they move, making it hard to decipher exactly how many you're dealing with immediately.
Gotcha.
I'd like everybody to roll me initiative.
Let's go.
Oh shit.
Woo! Oh no.
That makes sense.
Hey.
Break in.
Oh. Taking Fenris's was stuck like almost on a 19 for me for the longest time, and then it landed on a 6. It was very sad.
Forever low. My initiative will be forever low. Also,
think
you're getting a
mine should
surprise
be-
from Logan.
Yeah?
If there's a surprise round about to take place, I'm using Time's Embrace to overcome this surprise.
Good! Then you and Vogan won't be surprised.
Sunder can't be surprised.
Then Sunder's also good. Jerky, Flux, and Lexi
Uh-oh.
rushes up to you guys. As it does, like a Garurumon, it lets out a blast of ice from its maw that just covers all of you. You guys are gonna...
This can't hurt me. He's my boy.
You all succeed.
Yay!
All right. As it does, you guys are all going to take half of 20 damage. Flux, is
I'm
it when...
assuming I couldn't have uncanny
Flux,
dodged this
is your cloak
with
is when
the
you're
area
hit,
one.
not when you take damage, right?
It's anytime I take damage.
Okay, then you're...
It's
It just... Yeah. Lexi, you have evasion. You took nothing.
Hooray!
Jump out of the way as you hear it, Lexi, tumbling through the snow as this blast of ice strikes you. Winchester and Quintus, it's your turn.
We're surprised.
You are surprised. That is correct. Jerky is surprised. Miriam is surprised. I hope you guys are ready for a solid turn of a lot of this ice breath. It's going to rush over to there and effectively catch the same group again.
Oh, no! That's even worse!
That's even worse.
That's even
Rushes up. Another blast of cold erupts on the 3 of you. I think it should have targeted all 3. Oh, this time Flux and Jerky fail. Lexi, you are going to once again take nothing from this as you dodge out of the way of the first one. You look up, you see another one rushing out from the trees and blast another one as you duck again to the side. Just
Lexi just back flipping all over the fucking place. Jesus.
Only 14 damage. Flux and Jerky take 14 each from that one.
Oh.
Oh, indeed. This is gonna be mean.
This is bad, y'all.
I'm worried about the party, I'm gonna be honest with you. But you know what? The monsters do what they do. Avi, you are surprised. Vogan.
I'm gonna pull out I'm gonna use the hammer. I'm gonna beat up. I'm gonna beat up some boys.
Oh, barking in the background. Here we go.
There they are. There's the vicious call of the wolves.
Yeah.
Aww.
How much would you... Oh, I would just destroy you, Carrie, if I described one of them being a baby winter wolf coming out.
Yeah. That'd be a bad time for Carrie.
So, Vogan, I meant to talk to you about this. Because we talked about the fact that unless you're holding the hammer, you don't have the strength bonus.
Yeah.
For when you're not wielding it, I put a thing at the bottom of your inventory that says Hammer of Thunderbolts equipped for strength. When you're using a different weapon, just unequip that.
Gotcha.
That's
I'm using the maul right now, though.
Yeah, so you're using the... Yeah. Just making sure that you know that when you're not using it to take that off.
Okay, cool. Alright, I'm gonna fucking smack a wolf.
Go for it. That's a hit. 26 absolutely hits.
Yeah,
you deal 14 damage to it as you rush up and you strike it with the Hammer of Thunderbolts.
Second attack.
I'm back after quietening down dogs.
And that's a crit!
Oh!
Yeah!
Well, I don't gain any focus points back. That's sad. I will, however, put a scorpion mark into this.
You strike, dealing 36 damage to it as you hit it.
Dead?
It's not dead.
What the fuck?
Oh no.
Yeah, we're screwed, y'all. That's it.
Okay, give me a sec. I'm thinking.
You just like hit it like on the side of the skull. You hear a crack, like ha ha, and then it just slowly turns towards you, like ha ha. Oh.
Dragon Surge.
That hits.
Yeah.
Damn, dude.
And you do 13 damage.
Pitiful. That was pitiful.
The villagers hunt these things?
Oh my god. Dude, we walked in here talking big shit,
Yeah,
dealing
right?
with their fucking problems. They're way tougher than us. Jesus Christ.
They need to save us.
You find the villagers, it's a pack of fucking, like, the creature's Olympians, just 20-foot tall, statue-esque, just being like, yes, we're the hunters of Stepthunder.
Why did you have any problems dealing with the Yugoloths?
These are way tougher.
I mean,
They're like, no, you must understand. We wouldn't have
they
any
hunt
problem. That's
them,
why we're
you're
looking for
fighting them. They trap and starve and ambush them. You guys are getting attacked. Alright. Is that you, Vogan?
That's me.
Winterwolf 19. Winterwolf 19 is going to... It's going to get to here. That's what it's going to do. It will leave your attack range. Yep.
Yeah. I will smack it.
Because it's...
Maybe this will kill it.
I fucking hope. Ugh.
You guys are a very strong party, so I have no mercy for you. It takes 15 damage.
Why do I keep rolling ones on damage die? Oh.
Strike it as it flees. It gets over to there. It is going to use a cone that is going to go like so. Because it's catching Winchester, we always treat Quintus as being in all of Winchester's spaces, so it's going to hit all 4 of you. It is going to cold breath you guys. Here comes a DC 12 dexterity save. Hop! Merriam and Winchester succeed. Quintus and Sunder fail.
Wait, I failed?
Yeah.
A dex save.
Oh, that was genuine. Have some damage.
No, it wasn't genuine.
20 damage, so 10 to Winchester and Merriam, 20 to Sunder and to Quintus. You guys thought you'd fight Yugoloths? Ha! Endgame was these wolves, clearly!
Apparently.
It was all a trick to lure you into my wolf trap. There was never a Yugoloth. Those don't even exist.
Those don't even exist.
Listen to that word, Yugoloth. That sounds fake. This winter wolf boy is going to rush out.
Fuck! Ruins my plan!
It's going to rush
Hate
to
you.
here.
Plans are never meant to be actually fulfilled.
Yep, every time I'm like, I got a good plan. It's fucked up.
Why am I in all of them?
Because fuck you, Flux.
Apparently.
That's true. I've committed many. No!
Oh my god, you both got it once!
Oh no!
Alright, here's some cold damage. Jerky is now down. Jerky is a tigersicle. As a wave of cold sweeps over both of you from all sides, these wolves. This is an
Man, that armor didn't even help Jerky.
Not against saves. And Flux, you've been taking your share of cold. Flux, you are surprised.
Yeah. Everything about this has been surprising.
Oh my goodness.
You guys, we can
y'all are
do
excited
this.
for
I
fate
believe
next
in
week.
us.
Wolf is going to rush out. Given where it is, you know what? It's actually gonna.
Oh man!
It is going to. It has enough movement to. It is going to rush around, and get down to here. Avi, you have taken a turn, so you have your reaction.
Where's the boy that ran
Yeah, he
out?
doesn't. No boy ran
I
up.
can't see him, so I'm like, where boy?
Oh, you guys, it didn't reveal himself for you? Sorry.
No.
He's there.
There's a boy.
Oh, there he is.
Hi, boy.
Are there any other boys that are not revealed?
boy.
They're all there, right? Yeah.
Hello, boy.
I don't know if we could tell you.
I'll be honest to you. I'll be honest with you. That is all of them. That's all the wolves. Avi,
Cool.
Fenris, you two are about to make a dexterity save.
Okay.
One of my times embraces to have advantage on the dex save.
Okay, go ahead and hit advantage. Tell me once you have.
Does that use a reaction?
Alright. No, yeah, I don't think I can do it actually.
I don't. Does your other ability, does it take a reaction? I was pretty sure the not surprised one just. Oh.
Yeah. Sorry.
No, I'm saying I think you have your reaction. I think the ability that makes you not surprised, I don't think it takes your reaction, and you aren't surprised.
Because you don't have a reaction when you're surprised.
Yeah.
So they couldn't have taken it because
Yeah,
she can do
you're
it.
not. So you have your reaction. You can use it.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Nice.
Do a little bit of this.
Give yourself
And
advantage.
do a little bit of that.
Just a little bit. What?
Oh my god!
What was that slew of 20s?
We need to sit together
You got
always.
Avi got a 20, and Fenris got 2 20s.
We're amazing.
We can't.
Fenris, you take 5 damage, halved and then reduced down by your armor, and Avi, you take none.
Yeah, baby!
Fenris, it's your
Hell
turn.
yeah.
You two have to teach the next party that you guys are a part of when we all die.
Yeah.
You-
Alright, right? Jesus Christ.
Oh my god, what the fuck?
Okay.
Alright.
Because he has
Alright.
beautiful nails. That's what this is about.
It's true.
Oh, it's true.
We're quite beautiful.
Uh-huh.
I mean, you certainly are.
Bitch, I said we.
I'll kill you. Anyway,
Take your turn!
Take Sunder!
Alright, Sunder, get him.
Is he gonna get him? There he goes.
That's a 20!
Yeah, he's gonna get him!
Oh, yeah, you're getting him.
That'll do!
He does 11 damage to it, cuts into it.
Oh my god.
Just
Second
hear him.
attack.
That's like the fourth 20 in a fucking row, though, y'all. Like, that's wild.
There you go.
And 1 dies! Miriam and Jerky.
Shit, Lord Jerky's up. Fucking, you better goddamn run.
Oh, damn.
You're in trouble.
Titty.
Jerky go there.
Jerky go rar.
Jerky.
Let's go.
Jerky become T-Rex.
Can Jerky become T-Rex? Jerky level
Oh,
is
right, 'cause it
5.
affects
It's
him.
his CR that matters.
Right.
Jerky
What
can
can we
become
make
anything
him?
CR 5 or lower.
Turn him into an ape?
Apes are CR8.
Ah, dang it.
You're looking for beasts that are CR 5, right?
Hmm.
Jerky.
Turn him into another cat.
Jerky become
Another
giant
big-
crocodile?
Jerky become giant crocodile.
I will.
Yay!
Snap, snap.
Snap.
1 second while I get that to put on your thing. Make a copy of giant crocodile. We're gonna program giant crocodile into your thing. All right. Are you transforming him?
Yes.
Hooray.
Jerky, become giant crocodile!
Do it.
Do it!
Ah!
Look at the fucking photorealistic ass crocodile.
Jerky!
Like, just imagine a crocodile with like tiger stripes.
Hell yeah.
It's a jerkadile.
Mm-hmm.
Imagining like this animated, like Vestige is like an animated series, and this happens, he just turns into like a fucking live action
It's
crocodile.
like the toast in
Hell
TMNT.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. What would you like the giant crocodile to do?
It's my action to turn him into one, so I can't order him to do anything.
Alrighty. So that's him then.
He's just stuck that way for now. Yep, that's
He
it.
just is crocodile.
Logan, it is your turn. Lexi, you're on deck.
Bonk.
Okay.
Bonk.
Do it, bonk him.
Do it, bonk him. Give him a bonk. He's prone. Bonk him.
He's prone with a bonk.
That's a
Oh my
crit.
god! So many 20s today, y'all. What
So-
the fuck?
Yep.
It's I get points equal to my proficiency bonus, right?
Yeah.
Cool. I got all my points back, and I'm just gonna use 2 of them to put a scorpion
Gross.
mark on him.
Yep.
Gross. You gross.
Okay,
Ever
that-
since you
that's
guys left
lucky.
Summer Grass, it's just been crit, 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 crit.
It's true.
Summer grass is cursed.
That makes
Well,
sense.
that's 36 damage. You strike it, it takes it.
That makes sense. I mean, these things are fucking made of beef, so makes sense.
And that is a 24 to hit. That hits.
Bonk.
And then you deal another 21 damage on that attack.
Okay. That's gonna be my turn. I don't want to use up all my points in this fight.
Gotcha. Miriam.
Jerky Gator, kill.
Get him!
Who do you want it to kill?
Gonna go there.
Jerky.
Gonna bite attack. Winterwolf 19.
It is
Just
technically...
go back one. Yeah.
That,
just
yeah.
go there. It's gonna. Yeah. So first attack is
Jerky
meow.
Gator. Jerky Gator attacks and hits. It waddles
Just-
through the
you're so
snow,
handsome,
kicking
no
up
matter
snow
what
as it
form
goes,
you're in.
tail swooshing along, strikes the tree as it does. All the snow from the tree falls off. It deals 19 damage and grapples and restraints. Does that work if it's a large creature?
It does not give any size category.
Okay. Really? Okay.
And it's gonna make a tail attack against Winterwolf 21.
I guess I was gonna say technically it could do it to us, but you can't grapple. Just you can't put the
It's
condition
too big, yeah.
on.
Yeah.
Oh, the game's catching up with itself. Give it a mo. There it is.
Huh.
Goes for a tail attack, misses.
All right. That's Tricky Gator.
All right, Jerky Gator. That one will not recharge its attack. It is going to look at the present situation. It is going to move down a space, and it is going to go for an attack on Jerky Gator. It attacks!
Oh no!
And that ones! Although it should...
Yay!
Why do you have disadvantage? Ah, because fear of slaughter. Right, so it goes neutral. Goes for the attack, and it gets a... rolls a 1. Just real quick, just to make sure this is automated correctly. I'm just going to go save here. Add that to that. And that's its turn. It rolls. It fails.
Yes!
Avi, it's your turn.
Woohoo!
Amazingly brave boy. He's just a brave boy.
Alright.
Doing
On
his
to
Ridiculous.
D-target 19. I'm going to get and fly closer so that he's in range for heckin'
He's in range for
He's in range for heckin'.
for, you know, brain go burr because it's hot.
Yeah.
That's totally fair.
Thing is, I Nah, I'm gonna do what I do, because he's from far away. Cool. I'm gonna flash Victoria.
Ka.
Yeah. Mark it. Yeah. I'll just be strong.
Avi's like twitching back and forth with the snow for me, so it's
That's a hit.
Woohoo! Get snack attacked, bitch. Alright.
Oh my god!
Hey.
Ho 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 ho. Says Avi.
Fucking Avi with the hand in front of her face. Oh. Oh. Hate
That
it.
winter wolf, you Throvox Victoria, you appear next to it, you cut into the wolf. Its hide is cut open and it falls to the ground, becoming a reddish puddle in the snow. Lexi, Flux, you're on deck.
Okay. This boy in front of me is heckin' restrained. So, let's bonus action light up the sunblade. And heckin' put you a boy with that.
Apply that heckin' light effect to yourself, just as a force of habit. Actually, it's already on you, it looks like.
Well, heck.
Yeah.
Higgity heckin' fuck.
Yeah, well,
Okay, well, it's lit up, doing it. Okay, and because he's hecking restrained, I get an automatic critical if I hit him.
It's true. Roll to hit.
Yep. I can die.
That's a hit. Hit the crit button and roll your damage.
Yeah. And also snack attack, his Fenris is right there. And also hecking gator jerky.
Bitch ass.
Yo, right?
This guy has
This
just
is-
taken 90-something damage. Now he's gonna take all of this. I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
he's gone.
You have cursed me right now, Cody. He's gonna have one fucking hit point left or some
No,
shit.
he's 100% gone. Lexi. There's no way you would
Gonna
roll
kill
low
you.
enough.
I'm gonna kill you. Jesus.
I think
Yeah! I got him!
you could have rolled one. You could have had no bonuses and rolled one on all of those dice and killed
Did
it.
you roll a crit?
Listen. Well, he's restrained, so I get an automatic crit.
Oh, cool.
That's why I wanted number 19 when fucking Avi was like, I'm coming for you, 19. I was like,
I
got you, I
believe in you.
So I appreciate you letting me have them.
Of course.
Alright,
Hooray.
Lexi, is that you?
Yes.
Winchester and Quinchester.
I climb onto Winchester.
Wintus and Quinchester.
Perfect.
And as climbing on the Winchester, I'll move over there. But I will then murder.
Murder!
Murder.
I do it
First
again.
attack with Jigoku Saiga. Hiya.
You strike
I have a disadvantage.
because you're marked as prone.
Well,
You would have
think
dropped
I
the
still
second
murder.
18. That would have been your roll anyways. So you hit.
Right.
Yeah. That was the wrong one. No, that was the right one. I'm good.
You deal 10 fire damage to it, which it does not seem to reduce.
I will then hit him with the ring. I'm not gonna hit him with the ring. I'll wait.
Thank you.
But I will bonus action try to push him over.
Okay, go for it. So when you do this, use the generic actions thing for a shove against him.
Oh, okay.
Because then I don't even have to respond.
Gotcha. Hiya. Hiya. There we go.
It beats you.
Dang it.
It rolled a 20.
Yeah.
Like an unnatural 20.
And then I will go for a second Jigoku Saiga. Hiya.
You go for it, you bonk it as it tries to snarl and attack you. It bites at you, you bring Jigoku Saga up, that hits! Fire arcs across it, and... How do you want to do this?
Yay!
Hooray!
Hold on.
You've just lost your how do you want to do this. It explodes.
Oh.
I want to incinerate it.
You are now left with the corpses of 6 winter wolves. And you are worse for wear than when they found you.
They fucked us
Sure
up.
are.
Oh my god, are we ever?
Alright. You guys take some time to rest. As you do, I would like everybody to please make me a Constitution save. Oh, Jerky's tiny.
I don't like that at all.
When he got replaced, it must have reset his size. He's like normal size. He's just a big cat. There, now you're a giant cat.
Oh, Lexi, no.
I'd like to take responsibility for Fenris's crap roll.
It's okay.
Because Red said I could roll it for her.
It's fine.
So I take full responsibility.
No.
So this isn't gonna have any effects, but as a example, why did? Oh, I see. Did Sunder's Song of Rest?
No, it didn't apply to Vogan, so I just dragged it.
Oh, I see. Oh, I was like, what? You've been learning some things when I haven't been around, Sunder?
Oh yeah, no, I gave him for his feat, I gave him the ability to do that. Sure.
I see. Okay. So just as a note, though nothing happens now, you are warned against the cold conditions. So Jerky, Lexi, Miriam, and Fenris, you become aware. Not you, Fenris, actually, because your armor. You guys become aware that you are freezing enough that if you were tried to long rest in these conditions, just as an example, as a point of reference, you would not have benefited from the rest in the cold.
Oh, okay.
Oh, we gotta get those coats.
Good to know.
I gotta put my Nikes on.
We'll say it's a hot day today, and we're coming up on close to 4 hours. So, I'll say as you guys rest and you recollect yourselves, you revisit the map of the Northumberland Pass, which is effectively 2 sloping ridges that eventually come to a point at the end, but you haven't gone that far yet. As you have explored one area where there are caves and whatnot that could be hidden, and you find yourselves looking at the map and looking at the other side, where the Yugoloths that you are currently hunting may be. Looking off into the distance, you see, cutting through the snow and in the dark, the faintest flicker of a cave that is only barely illuminated, a flicker of light across the ridge. Still quite a ways away, but as there's a large amount of just empty space between you, you see the faintest glow coming from inside of a cave. And with you guys seeing that, I think that's where we're going to end off today.
Hooray!
Hooray!
We didn't TPK!
We didn't get fucking wiped out by a bunch of wolves.
Alright. And with that, YouTube side, we will see you guys next time we stream, next time you see us post.
Goodbye,
Thanks for joining us.
Goodbye, YouTube. We love you.
Love's a strong word.
We're so close to exactly 4 hours, but we're not there. I'm not going to wait for it. I'm all right. Goodbye.
I was looking at